Now, who doesn't want to look younger and be active for a lot longer, right? You want to be fit, you want to be free, you want to be doing the things that you want to do, right? So I'm Dana Patterson, and today I just want to shoot a quick video just to let you know sometimes we just need to get back to the basics. Sometimes simple is better. And I just want to look at 5 things that you can start doing right now to start to have you looking and feeling good the way you want to for a lot for a lot longer, right? Age with gracefully. So I'm getting excited here. So the first thing is getting some sunlight, getting fresh air. I know for some people, because of their skin type, in terms of their sensitivity to the sun, therefore, as they say, have it in small doses. In the Caribbean here, we talk about the morning sun because that's like the one that it has least intensity, either in the evening, late evening, or early morning. And what it does, it increases obviously your vitamin D, but it also kickstarts your immune system, getting cells there to your skin to actually be available for repair and skin regeneration. And as you get older, the whole thing of skin replacement breaks down. And that's what happens sometimes that increases your, wrinkles and stuff like that. So get some sun in. Sometimes I be in these air conditioned places that just are home for um, bacteria, parasites, and all the different air pollutants that are absorbed from the things in there, from other people, carpets, and all the different materials that is in the room just gets trapped in there and just get recirculated over and over. And those things affect you knowingly or unknowingly, and your body has to fight now to resist whatever infection or whatever side effects that those things are coming in. So get some fresh air, you know, it's going to relax you, it's going to de-stress you, and it's going to help your body maintain a cleaner environment within. All right, I'll just have some notes here. And the other thing we forget is sleep. Sometimes, if you're a shift worker like me, then having a long sleep period is just not going to happen. So you want to focus on having quality sleep. That even though you're going to stay for a very short time, whether it's 3 to 4 hours, that when you finish, that when you get up, you actually rested. And some things that you can do is maybe drinking, like ginger tea or chamomile tea, things that will actually have you calm down. Even oolong tea, for example, have you calm down so that when you go to sleep, you can sleep, fall asleep easier and be less restless and turning and tossing and stuff like that. You could actually do breathing exercises, stretches, light exercises before you go to bed so that it could actually improve that restorative time, because that's the time your body really has to repair itself, to really, some downtime that your body needs to, get itself back together, have those um, restorative processes going on. And sometimes because you're not getting enough sleep, those processes are not getting done or not being done effectively. And so therefore it affects the way our body processes food, how we a lot of our metabolic reactions get interrupted, and it shows even in our skin repair system, which is really responsible for us looking younger, meaning that your skin cells or dead cells are actually replaced quickly. That cell turnover period is quick and uninterrupted. As you get older, that becomes a lot more sluggish. And of course, if you're not hydrated, your skin loses its fold and thickness, and therefore it gets thinner. And so, therefore, you get those wrinkles and fine lines and stuff over time. So, just getting quality sleep could improve that cell turnover process, believe it or not, right? Then we're looking at vitamins. Getting the right amount of vitamins from supplementation the foods that you're eating and so forth. Obviously, practices like smoking, excessive drinking, um, certain types of coffee, like, caffeinated drinks, soda, all those things affect your skin. I mean, sugary drinks, just usually cause acne and stuff like that, and hyperpigmentation, and you don't want those things. So vitamin C is an integral part of collagen production, so you definitely want to get a lot of that daily. Then we're talking about another powerful antioxidant is vitamin E. Believe it or not, that it can help like reduce the stretch marks, help with very dry skin, help with acne, and again, also help with looking younger, as well as being part of the collagen production and actually protection of the collagen protein as well. The other thing is to have home treatments like mask and facials, doing those regularly, as a part of your home care weekly routine, because it will actually help the process of taking care of your skin. I mean, the purposes of scrubs and certain masks is, for example, to take out certain impurities, especially clay-based masks. They actually absorb a lot of some of the toxins and excessive oils. And if you're using um, certain scrubs, they're going to take out the dead cells on the surface of the skin. They're also homemade alternative. We actually have a homemade alternative to the chemical peel that is enzymatic in its foundation that actually turns off itself when it reaches, um, healthy skin cells and turns itself off, so you don't have to be worrying about um, if you're going to get burnt or get disfigured or anything like that. So I'm going to leave the link to that so you can check that out. But you can do little things at home that can actually help you, maintain that healthy look. Believe it or not, very simple, very easy, and very quick. And of course, avoiding harmful chemicals. That's just getting educated on what's in the beauty products, those things that you use in your skin, what are in them, and are they good for your skin? And sometimes we've been doing things like, for example, Vaseline. I mean, I grew up with Vaseline, and only to know recently that you have to be mindful of how much you use, because yes, it provides almost like a shield over your skin, especially if you're in the cold. You know how valuable Vaseline can be, because your skin tends to dry out. um, but little did I know until recently that they have found that it stops your skin from breathing. So your skin doesn't have time to breathe, and you remember your skin is the largest organ, and a lot of the toxins, especially that travel, that is removed from using the lymphatic system, that actually takes waste from the cellular level. Um, it doesn't use pumps, it uses the pores to actually release those toxins. So when you're using things like Vaseline that stops the skin from breathing, it's the same thing like certain, I can't remember what they call it, that plastic leather thing that, cases in your body, and you sweat in it, but the thing about it is your body is really suffocating in it because it can't breathe. And what happens is that your toxins are stuck in there, and what happens when, like, for example, you have, I don't want it to be, okay, let me not go that direction and be too graphic, but basically it becomes septic in your body. And then, of course, we see it manifest on the outside in terms of bad odor, in terms of bad breath, in terms of acne, in terms of a lot of other skin conditions, because our body is saying, you know what, it needs attention, I need to get clean because I'm dirty. So I hope these things will have helped you. And you have heard these things before. These are not anything new, but definitely sometimes we need to be reminded, so that simple is better. So get your vitamins, get your sleep in, you know, get some fresh air, get a little bit of sunlight in there, and of course, getting educated about um, what's in the things that you're using, both what you're eating and what you're using on your skin, and having alternatives. There are alternatives and healthy alternatives to them. In the links, therefore, you can look to two tools that you could use as an analyzer like for your skin issues that will actually give you suggestions on specific products that are good for that particular issue, like whether you want something for acne, something to like remove the marks and so forth, or you want something in the nutritional part, and that system could guide you. The two free tools, take advantage of it. As well, there's going to be the link to the facial kit for you to check out. And talk to you soon. Bye.